22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Hello and welcome, fellow gamers, to the first episode of Subnautica. Finally I bought this game, the Steam sale. Hey, what's that? The Steam sale, and finally I got myself a Subnautica. I've been planning to getting that game for a long time, but for different reasons I haven't bought it just yet. So I'm not an expert in this game. I'm a noob actually, so bear with me when I struggle to survive in this awesome world of water, as you can see. As a lady at the beginning said, we're one of the space guys who try to colonize different, not different, but various worlds around space, and our ship called Aurora just crashed when entering the atmosphere. So we end up in this watery planet with our escape pod, and we need to survive over here. So yeah, you probably all know that what is going on with the Subnautica, but actually I'm new to the game. I have seen lots of gameplays of other YouTubers, which you probably all know, but yeah, that's my gameplay. I play, you watch, and we both have fun. Hey! So let's have a go and let's see if I will be able to survive in this game. So yeah, I've just opened up a locker, and over here we have a glass, a copper wire, computer chip, and a battery, which is actually really awesome news. And I will get to that in just a second. And over here there is a fabricator, where you can craft a bunch of stuff, like titanium ingots, some silicon rubber and stuff, and other stuff. You can cook food, because over here you can see we have a O2 meter, because we need oxygen when we dive. I don't know why, because we are space buddies, space guys, which should have a spacesuit as you have on Empyrean, although yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, we have a health bar over here, food bar over here, and water. So we need all of those in order to survive. So we need food, we need water, and as you can see, we can make a water, we can cook some food, we can make equipment like suits, fins, O2 tanks. We're gonna deal with that in today's episode, because we need to start at some point. And yeah, so later on we're gonna build a base, but for that we're gonna need materials. So let's go outside to this awesome world of Subnautica. So over here, as you can see, there are fish, lots of fish. Most of them are harmless.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, so the ship is falling apart. It will break soon. So yeah, so we're underwater and we need to gather some stuff. So the stuff is pretty much laying around. As you can see, for example, this metal, and this metal can be converted into what? Into titanium. Yeah. So we can gather other stuff by hand. For example, that acid mushrooms, as you can see. And we need to get those limestone. We need to break those rocks to get some stuff hidden inside. For example, we just got titanium and a copper ore and another titanium. From what I know, the drop rate on those are like 1 to 1. So if you break one of those rocks, you will get titanium, and next rock you should get a copper. And as you can see, 1 titanium, 1 copper, and now we should get 8 titanium. Sweet. And now more copper. All of those materials are needed to craft stuff. So I'm gonna grind just at the beginning. Oh, we got another titanium, so that sucks. So anyways, over here we have a quartz, which is needed to make glass and other stuff. At different depths of this ocean or sea, you will get different materials. So if you go somewhere deeper, you will find another stuff like silver ore and lithium and gold, diamonds and stuff like that. Of course, this isn't that pleasant of a game because some creatures want to bite you in the ass, and that's not pleasant because there are smaller fish which would like to eat you, bigger fish, and the monsters actually. The monsters pretty much swim in a deep sea, and as far as I know, close to that ship. Oh, look at this, this is awesome. So yeah, anyways, let's get some stuff, because we're gonna need a lot of it, because we need to start doing basic equipment for us in order to survive. And by that I mean let's catch a ship. Let's catch a fish, which is not that easy thing to do when you suck at aiming. Alrighty, so I've got myself this nice looking boomerang fish. So let's hit it in inventory. Which is brought up with tab menu, and over here you have, let's swim up, and over here we have ourselves an inventory, some blueprints, and we're gonna make a bunch of stuff. As you can see, some logbook, photo album, and a data bank. And the data bank can be, in data bank you will find information about our mining vessel, standard to brief, emergency lifeboat, our lifeboat over there which is blinking, some technical stuff, welcome, readme, survival checklist, locate other survivals. I'm not aware that you can find any survivals. Anyway, you can do all of that, and when we get ourselves our hands on scanner, we will be able to scan the life forms which swim around this awesome sea. So these guys, such as boomerang, which I just got, are good source of food, and these guys will allow you to make water, because we need water as well. And we can make two types of water actually. One of them is made out of this arsec fish, and the other one is made out of bleach, which is made out of salt. So we need to gather some stuff, and over here you can see this is a fragment. This is a seamoth fragment, and we can learn and get the knowledge on how to make a seamoth if we have a scanner. So we need a scanner. Let's quickly drop those, and let's try to get that metal.
Emergency. 10 seconds of
Yeah,
oxygen
I know, lady. So the night time approached, and as you can see, it is actually beautiful out here. Fortunately, this game is not that demanding because it runs smoothly on my computer, and I have like 560 titanium GeForce, yeah, something like that. So
Aurora's dry pool may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 90%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
yeah, so pretty much we're fucked. Well, not we, but well, yeah, we're fucked because we cannot repair that awesome ship. So we're stuck down here at this planet, and we need to survive over here, and maybe somebody will come to rescue. So let's make some titanium out of that scrap metal which we just got, because the scrap metal isn't used to anything else except for making those titanium thingies, which are not ingots, because titanium ingots, it is something else. Right, so we got those. So we scrapped all of the scrap metal which we had. So let's cook some food, shall we? As you can see, we have caught a boomerang, and we can cook it, and we have caught ourselves an air sac. So let's first cook that boomerang fish, and as you can see right now, it is quite good. The quality of that ship degrades over time, so we should eat it right away. And you can see it just gave us some food and some water, actually, as far as I can see. Yeah, so we will get 21 points of food and 3 points of H2O of water. So let's eat those. And now when it comes to those air sac fish, over here you have a water menu, and as I said earlier, you can make disinfected water, and you're gonna need bleach for that, and you make a bleach. No, not benzene, bleach. The bleach is made out of salt deposit and common coral sample. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And this is how you make a disinfected water, which gives you a nice amount of water. But you can make a water, half of that, with an air sac fish. So we killed an air sac fish, and we got ourselves a nice bottle of water. So we get 20 points of that. So let's get another one, and let's drink it up, shall we? Cheers to you! Now we need some equipment, so let's go to personal menu and equipment, and over here there is an O2 tank which increase your total volume of oxygen, which you can get. But to do that tank, we're gonna need titanium, which we have, and a glass. And a glass is simply made out of 2 quartz. Sweet. So now, do we have a room for that? Let's try to make that O2 tank. And as you can see, our output of oxygen increased to 75, but by 30, I believe. You can make several tanks, and they are stored in your menu. So yeah, probably later on we're gonna make another one, but for now we need another thing, which is called fins. The fins will increase our speed underwater. What also increases your speed is an equipment, I believe, but I think we need to unlock it. There are several ways to increase your speed. First is the fin, second is the torpedo looking like engine, handheld, and then you can make different vehicles like Seamoth and submarine. I forgot, Cyclops. Yeah, that's what it's called. But for that we're gonna need to find the fragments, which I showed you guys earlier on. So now let's make fins, because these are These are the basic way to increase your speed, and for that we're gonna need 2 silicon rubber, and the silicon rubber is made out of 2 quartz. So we have a bunch of that, which is really awesome. So now let's make ourselves fins. Later on we will make suits like radiation suit, which will allow us to go pretty close to our beautiful Aurora ship, because it will fall apart, and now if we go too close there's a radiation going which will kill us. Anyways, so we made ourselves fins. Fortunately these are stored in the equipment menu over here, so they do not take place, use place over here. So this is nice. Now what should we do next? So we're gonna need to make ourselves a scanner, because we need to find those fragments, for example those cement fragments which I showed you earlier, and for that we're gonna need 2 titanium and a battery. So let's go over here. Do we have a battery over here?
Local radiation readings exhibit characteristics consistent with total degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core. A quantum detonation will occur with a probability of 85.5%. Advise observing a 1 kilometer safety range.
Yeah, so the Aurora falls apart, which is not good news, but hey ho, that's how it goes. So over here in our escape pod storage we got glass, copper wire, computer chip and a battery. The thing is that every time you start a game you will get other stuff in this storage. Sometimes you can find a diamond. In my first gameplay, because I have played like 15 minutes of this game earlier on, I had a flashlight which helps you with visibility in the dark places. But for now what we need to do is make some stuff, and we're gonna need a scanner. So as I said earlier and you saw, we got a battery, but you can make a battery easily with acid mushroom and a copper ore. We have a copper ore, and acid mushrooms are really easy to get. So they lay around pretty much everywhere, although I'm not that sure if if the stuff respawns. It went just in my face, but I was too slow to catch it. So yeah, so we can make ourselves a battery pretty easy. Well, let's make it, because why not? So we have a nice AA battery. And so now let's make ourselves a scanner, because we need that, and we're gonna need that. Handheld spectroscope scanner records atomic level data on entities in close range. It can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvaged technology. Alright, so we have that scanner. We have a scanner, so let's place him on slot 2, because we're gonna need something else as a tool, and by that I mean knife. Let's make a knife first. So we're gonna need silicon rubber to make that one, and then let's go into tools and let's make a knife. Knife is needed. Yes, sweet. We're gonna utilize this knife to cut down some things, some corals. We can cut the corals like this one with a right. No, not this one. No, these. Yeah, these are table corals. Yeah, and we cut them and pick, and let's pick those pieces up. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. I need food. I need food. And there's another fish called carryfish. Our inventory is full. So let's go out and let's cook those guys, shall we? Different fish give you different amount of H2O, of water, and
Emergency. Seismic readings suggest a quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach a supercritical state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Happy New Year! Kaboom! Sweet. Whoa. Here comes radiation. Well, yeah. That's it for the Aurora. Well, bye bye old ship. So now we are able to go in. We can go in to the Aurora over here. Oh crap, look at this bridge. Just boom. Haha, this was nice. This was really nice. Happy New Year. Nice fireworks. Anyway, let's get going. So we got some fish, we got some corals, and we're gonna need a place to stay. So we have a scanner, we have a knife, we have computer chip and a battery, and we're gonna use them to make the last tool needed, which is Habitat Builder. This tool will allow us to build the stuff. Yeah, that's what it's used. The builder is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme blah 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 blah. I'm not reading that fast. Yeah, so let's get that Gary fish. Damn fish. I haven't got you yet. Got you. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so we can eat those guys raw, but you will lose some water, as you just saw. So let's go back to our lovely escape pod and yeah, get a fish analyzed. Sweet. So let's cook that fish. Nice odors. It is normal to be initiated. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So you will get 13 food and 5 H2O, and if you eat it raw, you will get 7 food, but with a -3 of water. So that's not a good thing to do. Anyways, yeah, we will save it for later on. So I think we have just covered the basics of this awesome game, which is called Subnautica, and we're gonna wrap it up over here. So if you like the video, hit that like button in the like button section down below, and any comments about my gameplay, what should I do next. I know what to do next because I'm gonna record the second episode just right now, and we're gonna build the base. Yeah, we're gonna start building the base and stuff needed to survive down there. So if you like the video, hit that like button in the section down below, and any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below if you like my gameplay or not. But yeah, that's it. So once again, thanks for watching. My name is Borek, I'm logging off, and I hope I see you around in the next episode. Till then, take it easy, have fun, and see you later. Bye bye.